play call screen.
North Texas will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got him. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
Formation, there are 8 inside zone, there are 9 categories. You have 27 options.
Oh, a
Wide
big
zone
decision
WK is
here
selected.
early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. So North Texas offense will get the ball for the first time.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. North Texas in the hurry up. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise. Continue to get louder and louder, having set expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job,
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt, when you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
North Texas will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds.
Coach suggestions.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers and so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
Spread option.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Entering play call.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
A strike downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fullback's got it. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll give it to the back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
To the ground and try to move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second.
Entering base model screen, you have 7 options.
So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in second and 7.
There are 8 categories.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
It's not always the sacks on the quarterback, right? You just want to affect him. You want to get to his legs. And if you can smash him, even better. Hit him in the face, make that ball float up in the air, creates the turnover, creates the big play, momentum shift for the defense.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one. North Texas going to hurry up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense win.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line.
Speed option.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
And I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Puts it out of the air.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted! A first half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Off the play fake on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
North Texas will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. To the air on first down. Throws to the back. Makes the grab on the back. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
From the gun, the ground game. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Looking to the big tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his second interception of the game. Instead, it's fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down.
There are 6
A lot of
categories.
field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
To the air on second down. This time he's got his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stopped him just a bit short. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. North Texas will have to punt it away. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Dome in lovely central New York.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're all locked up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Not a lot of offense, in fact, no offense in terms of scoring there in the first half.
You got to give the defense credit on both sides. They've been physical. They've been making plays. So now, which of these offenses can break the top? It's not going to be easy. But for this offense now taking the ball here first in the second half, they've got to get something.
Finally giving the defense some credit. How did that feel coming out of your mouth? Did it hurt? Like, did you not like to say that? It sounded painful.
I just threw up.
North Texas comes to the line on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
North Texas will have to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying play action. Tosses it incomplete.
Entering play
And
call.
that was good
Coach
defense again, and
suggestions. There are
unfortunately,
8
we've been saying
categories.
that
You have 12
all game long.
options to be
Really, really
selected.
good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50 and now to a fourth down.
Inside zone, there are 9
Definitely been
categories.
tough
You have
sledding for
20
this guy,
pound
especially in the
power.
first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He's not going to get there. Stop
Entering
short
play
on fourth
call.
down.
LB cover 4
Nice job by the
quarters.
defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Back to pass. Pressure coming, and here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Vertical hook L.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that
Entering
one.
play call. Coach
Defense
suggestions.
doing
There are 6
everything right on
categories.
this drive. They started off in really good field position. They created negative plays. They're going to get off the field here very, very quickly. That was about as good as you can do without taking the ball away.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36.
Coach suggestions.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out and they turned it over on downs.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
categories. You have 12 options.
They'll run this
and
play
10
from the
will be
pistol.
selected.
The give to the tailback. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Snowed under by the defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call. Power. There are 9 categories. You have
After
12
trying the
options
running game,
and
let's see
10
if they
will
do
be
it again
selected.
on second down. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
There are 9 categories.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice game.
There are 9 categories.
I tell you what, a few more runs like that, defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, More big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're looking for an advantage to the right. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Defense has been dominant. We reached the end of the third quarter. Nobody's been able to get on the board as we check out the stats. It's easy to think back to 2014, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, the last time we had a game go into overtime as a scoreless tie. Let's see if that's the way this one goes as we start the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Coach suggestions.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, you can tell all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when you know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game, and you have...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, what a blow for this offense. You got the football in the fourth quarter, a chance to go take the lead. Now you turn it over. Your defense is going to have to go out there and step up for it.
Entering play call, concept. Inside zone, there are 9 power, counter. Empty and counter.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Counter. Outside.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front. As a result, it's a negative play.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's got him still on his feet. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
We finally get some points on the board. The defense has been dominating the day. Unbelievable job. 3 quarters of shutout football. Now finally some points on the board. Let's see where this goes now once you've created some momentum.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
They get set
You
for the
have
point
15
afters. We have the
options.
first score of the game.
Academic is selected.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra
Entering play
point.
call. You
And
have
for a
5
quick update,
options.
let's go to
Kickoff
Kevin
left
Connors
is
in the
selected.
studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back.
Cover 4 quarters.
It's a close
Until
one
it's
right
free.
now. They're trailing by 1 to Syracuse. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Entering play call.
Another
Coach
incompletion,
suggestions.
and
There are
I've
6
said that a lot, and
categories.
these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the
Entering
quarterback.
play
What a
call.
great job
Coach
throughout his career.
suggestions.
Getting
There
there,
are 6
getting him down, getting
categories.
pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are
North
6
Texas will have to punt
categories.
it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. And man, David, you couldn't ask for any better starting field position than this.
This is as good as it gets. Defense made the play. Now offense gets a chance, Jesse, to go cash this in.
Yeah, they got to pay this one off, too. They would love to be able to go out, be physical, and run this thing in, put a touchdown up on the board.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
There are 9 categories.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
There are 9 categories. You have
And with the
12
stuff there,
options.
Jesse, on
Empty
second
and
down,
loaded
this little
selected.
third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They will stop him
Entering
short, and
play
the
call.
defense
Coach
trying to keep him
suggestions. There are
alive.
8 categories. You have 12 options.
And how about the
Elbow is
response from
selected.
this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they've bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden shift.
And he burrows his way into the end zone.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
They'll try to
There are
add
8
another to their
categories.
lead.
You have 15 options. Attempt is selected.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring
Entering
drive,
play
just 4
call. You
plays.
have 5 options.
And
Kickoff
finish the
left is
deal with the
selected.
short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will
Entering
come
play
out to the
call.
25-yard line.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything cut into this big lead.
Keep half.
Back to pass on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll hurry to the line here and try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Got some room to run. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
Yeah, how about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8
Lining up to
categories.
tack one more onto that lead.
Options. Attempt is selected.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
Left is selected.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
Now,
and the sack all the way back at the 5. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. North Texas to the line with a 1.5 miles to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead. It's fourth down. North Texas will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.